Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Kimiko here. We're reacting to Xavier's Nocturnal Hunt. So I've had this card for quite some time. It's been a few months now, but I haven't just bothered to react to this card this entire time. This was part of the last Promise Pass, the one that had Zane with it. And I reacted to Zane's card, but just not Xavier's. So I'm checking it out right now. So it says Xavier seems unusually unlucky lately. This card art, I remember when I first saw this, I was like, man, Xavier is just like, this is a John Wick moment. Xavier in this suit, bandaged with a gun, oh my god, like, why does he look so good here? Oh, Xavier's art is always like super good. But yeah, let's go check out the card. I'm really excited to see it. Because I'm assuming either he's undercover in a mission or something. Maybe? I don't know.
I didn't think Lincoln's trend radar could have a strong effect. We missed our chance to get the limited edition Bun Bun.
Oh no. Xavier hands me his phone. The image of the limited edition rainbow Bun Bun is grayed out. The words sold out are being displayed. A rainbow Bun Bun will be so cool. I
guess
that.
Today isn't my lucky day either.
It's okay. Why don't we check out the other plushies? Compared to something as trivial as a product being sold out, the level of bad luck Xavier has been experiencing lately is strange. Okay. So what's been happening to Xavier? At the movie theater's entrance, Xavier just bought popcorn and is waving to me when a flower pot falls towards him. Xavier! Although he doesn't know what exactly goes on, he dodges to the side. Then the flower pots from the second and third floor railings along the street fall towards him. What? Oh my god. As he can predict where each one will land, Xavier dodges with precise, nimble movements. He successfully avoids the flower pots.
Thankfully, I didn't spill anything. This was the last serving of honey mustard popcorn.
Damn. He pops 2 pieces into my mouth, and I chew slowly. I'm still trying to process what happened. Several of those flower pots fell at an angle towards Xavier too. I don't think that's how gravity works. Okay. How did your 310 HM get this damage? Xavier rarely drives a vehicle the association assigns to him, but it got completely wrecked in the short time it takes to have a meal. There are traces of an explosion around the tires, and these marks are a sign of a deliberate sabotage.
Maybe a stray dog thought it was a true toy.
Ain't no way, Xavier. It's absolute nonsense, but Xavier's expression remains composed. What kind of dog can damage a sturdy vehicle? Even a wanderer might not be able to be capable of doing that.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's the kind that doesn't like me very much.
He's taking things so in stride. Xavier, didn't you say you'd be back in the afternoon? As soon as I open the door, a figure staggers towards me.
The mission location. Energy unstable. Wanderers in a frenzy. More than predicted.
Weren't there several energy stabilizer anchors in that area? How could a large amount of wanderers suddenly appear? I turned around to see Xavier had already collapsed on the couch. He's fast asleep. Xavier, should I ask Tara to do a tarot reading for you? To make sure his fortune is okay? His phone screen lights up with a message from an unknown contact. The notification appears with an image of the limited edition rainbow Bun Bun. Looks like it's just an image. I catch a glimpse of the thumbnail in the message preview. It looks familiar. When I used Xavier's phone to buy some tickets a couple of days ago, he received the exact same image. But Xavier said it was just spam. I still glance at Xavier, make a mental note of the image, and then continue browsing through the product catalog.
I want to check out that display case. Should I get you a bottle of water while I'm at it?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I think he's trying to leave so he can look at the message. When Xavier walks away, I quickly take out my phone, open my contacts, and describe the image to Nero. Nero, can you help me with something? I need to investigate this. Nero had just sent an okay when several people cry out in surprise. A suspicious man is stumbling towards the exit, but several black-colored bum buns hit him in the back of the head.
Stop right there.
Xavier pursues him. I quickly grab my bag and run after them. Okay, a mysterious dude.
Don't come any closer!
I force the man to enter the alleyway. At the other end, Xavier leaps down from a low rooftop and slowly advances behind him. The man raises his hand in front of his chest. He's tightly gripping a crystalline weapon. Light spills out between his fingers. I sense a metal flux and fluctuation, but it's very unstable. The range.
This is a warning. You still have a chance to put it down and leave.
Do you really think I'll believe your nonsense? You can't do anything. As long as I have this, you can't.
A light blade materializes. With just one strike, the man is instantly knocked to the ground. Xavier steps on his wrist.
I'll send you to the nearest detention center.
The nearby police officers who are on duty take the man away. Meanwhile, Xavier pockets the strange weapon he was holding. Xavier, do you know him?
No.
The thing he was holding. The phone vibrates. The screen is filled with information Nero helped me find from the dark web. Each headline is more sensational than the last. Noct disbanded? The Tenebra organization has fallen? Lumiere destroys Noct HQ. The authenticity of these posts is questionable, but they all point to one thing: there's bad blood between this Tenebra organization and Lumiere. Some even claim that the astronomical 100 million bounty on Lumiere was issued by Noctis' leader. I turn my phone to Xavier. Would you like to explain what's going on, Mr. Lumiere? He averts his gaze and silently kicks away a can that had rolled onto the ground during the fight earlier.
Let's go somewhere private first.
Okay. Something's happening. Philo? Oh, the flower shop. As soon as Xavier enters the building, he tosses the strange small weapon to Jeremiah.
The suppression range and intensity are unstable. It's probably a prototype for most people. Take a look.
Again? I run a flower shop, not a salvage yard. Last time, it was a counterfeit energy stabilizer anchor, and before that, it was a miniature explosive device. Now there's this. It looks like some kind of inhibitor. Those Tenebrae really live up to their reputation as protocore weapon smugglers. They're always full of surprises.
Is he talking about Noct? Jeremiah knows about them too. Before either of us can speak, Jeremiah shoves flower shears into my hands and Xavier's. We both got one pair each.
Fine, I'll help Xavier out, but I can't just leave my new flowers unattended. I'm counting on you guys.
Okay. You gotta help him? After Jeremiah leaves, I wonder where I should start with my questions. Meanwhile, Xavier picks up a bunch of cyclamen. I decide to cut a flower stem and hold it up to Xavier's chin.
Are you interviewing me?
This is an interrogation. Those unfortunate events from before and Xavier occasionally acting weird has convinced me of one thing. He's hiding something from me, and it's not minor. You're being targeted. Well, yeah, he's been targeted for quite a lot of things, so... Those accidents you experienced weren't just bad luck, huh? Noct is trying to take you out.
They're failed attacks.
But there are so many organizations who see Lumiere as a threat. I've never seen you this concerned before.
Maybe it's because they ruined 2 of my coats and a pair of shoes. They forgot to apologize.
Stop playing dumb.
Okay.
Like, she's, obviously worried and concerned, and he's like, he always brushes it off all the time when something is happening to him. And she's like, well, I'm your partner. Like, partner in association and partner in, like, dating. Like, I'm obviously gonna be concerned and worried. Like, why is not targeting you? The grudges with Lumiere, not Xavier from the Hunters Association. Besides, there have been dozens of Lumiere imposters in recent years. There's no reason for them to suddenly attack you in particular.
I had Jeremiah track down a shipment of highly dangerous protocores. I happened to visit the area at a later date and blew them up.
That's exactly what Lumiere would do.
I only found out recently that his technical skills weren't up to par. Noct traced that device's info back to us.
Shouldn't they have suspected him first then?
I lent him a computer. I ordered it online, so it was brand new. Its recipient was XVR when the delivery arrived at the association. To put it simply, my cover was blown.
Despite having many thoughts, I can't help but ask a sincere question. You two have terrible information security awareness, huh?
Only one of us. I've already reprimanded Jeremiah.
Well, you're really laid back. I'm not too sure. What's our next move? Noct is relentlessly pursuing you, and they won't stop until they get what they want. I guess we'll have to say goodbye to our peaceful lives for a while until this is resolved.
Don't worry. It will be over soon.
Xavier picks up 2 trimmed flower stems, carefully compares their lengths, and then places the longer one into the vase.
I had Jeremiah post a bounty on the dark web. It offered a large sum of money for Lumiere along with a piece of intel.
Okay.
In 5 days, Lumiere will appear at the Grand Center.
Won't that give Noct more time to set up an ambush?
People who operate from the shadows always wait for their enemy to expose a significant weakness. That's when they'll strike. Their recent attacks have failed, so they're impatient. They won't let this opportunity slip away. Once all of them are gathered, I'll take control of the situation and notify other hunters from the association. They'll take them away.
Xavier always has plans, which is really good. Like, even though he seems chill about everything, when push comes to shove, he actually is smart and is able to make plans to make this work for himself. So it's really good. That's actually brave and clever. Wait a second. You were planning to handle this by yourself without telling me? I slammed the shears down on the table. Xavier is quiet for a few seconds. Then he holds out a large bouquet of cyclamen he arranged.
Don't they look like a group of bunnies with their ears pointing up?
You can't use that to change the subject.
I wasn't deliberately keeping it a secret. I just thought I could deal with it quickly, which meant I didn't need to tell you.
Yeah, so it's been 5 days since all this stuff has been happening to Xavier, and now she found out, like, oh, someone's actually pursuing him.
I spent a lot of time arranging these flowers. If you don't like them, I'll put them back.
Saying the word princess because I have it as my nickname for Xavier here, I'm like, damn, I really wish she could call me that, please. Like, just Well, you already arranged them. We'll put them in a vase when we get home. I take the bunny flowers and hold them close to my chest. But why 5 days from now? Isn't that a little too hasty?
I happen to have a mission that day where I need to be out in the field. I don't want to use up my vacation time.
Do you really think that after telling me all of this that I'll let you do this by yourself?
No. But I'm still hoping you won't get involved.
It's because the situation is more dangerous than what you told me, right? The atmosphere stills for a moment, then footsteps break the silence as Jeremiah quickly approaches us. He's carrying a case.
The analysis results are here. Noct actually developed something new this time.
The inhibitor is sealed inside a specialized quartz container. It emits a faint blue glow.
The energy inhibitor is embedded with a special protocore that can limit an evolver's evol to a certain degree. Its estimated range is 1 meter. Do you remember what happened when they used it on you?
Forming a light blade was about half a second slower than usual, but its energy intensity wasn't affected.
Yeah, because he was saying how, like, oh, you can't use your weapon on me because this thing was gonna, like, not make him be able to use it or something. Like, it was gonna be, like, remove light, I guess? I don't know. Because he was confident that Xavier was not gonna be able to attack him. But he still was, though. Like,
They might actually develop tech that works specifically against you if they keep researching.
yeah.
That message is already out. In 5 days?
I knock on the table twice. There's no need to whisper. You already told me everything.
Haha, that's what I thought. There wasn't a reason why we couldn't tell you.
After piecing together the situation from start to finish, I think before making a decision. Xavier, do you plan to expose Lumiere just to lure in Noct?
Yes.
Alright, I'll pose as Lumiere then.
No.
Oh, you see the concern? Oh, baby. I think it'll work. I place my hand on his shoulder and give it a reassuring pat. I'll be the bait and make some of their members focus on me. That way you can infiltrate the Grand Center faster and capture the mastermind. Isn't it more efficient than you doing everything by yourself?
Even if Noct isn't as powerful as they were before, whoever they send after Lumiere won't be pushovers.
But we're not pushovers either.
In any case, the answer is no.
You're underestimating me.
You know that's not what I was implying.
No, Xavier wants us to be safe.
I know. You're worried about me and want to share the burden.
Mm-hmm.
This means you also understand my feelings about not wanting you to face danger with me.
What if I were in danger? Would you let me face it alone?
Ahem.
Jeremiah clears his throat, his gaze shifting between me and Xavier. Then he takes a step towards me.
I actually agree with her. Going after Noct by yourself is too risky, Xavier. The fact that you couldn't finish them off earlier means they're not the kind of people who can be easily dealt with.
No, Xavier's mad.
Your anger won't change anything. I'm siding with her this time.
Lumiere is a guy, and there's a significant difference in our height and build. How will you be able to impersonate him?
Does this mean he's giving in? Very few people have actually seen Lumiere. As long as I appear at the right place at the right time and borrow your evil, it should be enough to fool most of Noctis members. As for my appearance, adding some height and changing clothes is easy. Xavier is quiet again for a while, then he finally shakes his head in resignation.
Just this once. Don't expect it to happen again.
The mission is just around the corner, and so Xavier begins my special Lumiere impersonation training. To execute our plan, we borrow pieces of equipment from Jeremiah without asking.
This ring can temporarily absorb Elementum class evil energy. It'll allow you to briefly use someone else's evil. With our current resonance level, you can use my evil for a maximum of 20 minutes. You'll exceed the ring's capacity if you go past that.
Okay. What if the situation becomes critical and I have no choice but to...
It'll explode.
Now
you're afraid?
Xavier takes my hand and a light blade materializes in my palm. I hear his voice behind me.
Watch closely. After forming the light blade, you need to stay focused. The light blade is weightless. Treat it as an extension of your body, and it will respond as if it were part of you. You'll be able to attack more swiftly.
The presence behind me vanishes, and Xavier appears at the opposite end of the training area.
Try to keep up with me.
Ooh, okay, we're training with him. I fix my gaze on Xavier's position and dart after him. He moves so fast that he's almost a blur. Before the tip of my blade can reach him, Xavier's figure has already vanished.
Over here. Now focus. Hold the light blade tightly. Don't use predictable patterns. It'll let enemies anticipate your moves.
Even though Xavier is only one person, I feel like a dozen people are pursuing me at once.
Behind you.
One after another, gentle strikes reach my limbs and back, yet whenever I turn to look, that white figure has already vanished.
If you don't want me to hit you, you need to learn how to reposition yourself faster.
Damn. Damn. On the 9th day of intensive training after Xavier attacks my pants for the umpteenth time, I'm faster. The light blade in my hand finally strikes his sleeve, and I let out a sigh of relief.
Good.
Xavier stops using his evil and rolls up my sleeve. My arm is covered in wounds and bruises from my training. Ow! Be gentle. You were reluctant about me posing as Lumiere, but you didn't hold back during training? I feel like you're trying to make me give up.
It didn't work, though. Since you won't listen to me, I can only do my best to ensure your safety. And teach you everything I possibly can.
Alright, let's take a 10-minute break and then pick up where we left off. That's cool. We're getting like a training session so she can kind of be a better like Lumiere impersonating, but also the training is also good for her anyway. The combat training is done. That just leaves my appearance. Xavier, can you look at these outfits? Tell me which one is the most authentic. The Lumiere mask you gave me, I can finally put it to good use. Xavier takes my phone and swipes through the pictures. His expression darkens with exasperation. Hey, don't delete everything. I spent ages collecting them.
None of these will work. Even your light blade could easily slice through them. Only the mask I gave you can be used. As for your outfit, leave it to me.
Okay. 3 days later. Under the cover of night, I drive with Xavier as we slip into a secluded alleyway. Beyond the entrance is the bustling Grand Center.
Let's review our mission briefing.
Damn, him with this suit. Let's review our mission briefing. I'll disguise myself as Lumiere and position myself on the rooftop across the Grand Center. That way, I can draw out as many of Noctur's members as possible. Then, you'll take advantage of the confusion to infiltrate the suite on the 16th floor. Your job will be to capture Noctur's leader and his trusted lieutenants. That's the 7th time today.
Stay alert. If anything goes wrong, leave immediately. Jeremiah will be there at the extraction point.
I should be the one who's saying that. Look at me. You and Jeremiah made this outfit practically bulletproof. What could possibly go wrong? Thanks to Xavier's persuasion, Jeremiah pushed his skills to the limits just so he can create a Lumiere costume for me. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but when I used weapons that were modified by Simone against it, the outfit came out completely unscathed. What about you? They might have countermeasures against your evil, yet you haven't really prepared anything.
I can catch them off guard and adapt to whatever happens. The simpler the disguise, the more likely it'll fool Noct. What you should be worried about is how many civilians will be drawn out. Do you want to practice the classic Lumiere catchphrases one last time?
He sounded like he didn't want to hear it. Okay, it's been more than several years. Those classic catchphrases could use an update. After checking all my equipment, Xavier finally takes the ring containing his evil energy and carefully places it on my finger.
You don't have much time. Go. And be careful. You have 15 minutes. Then I'll come find you.
Got it. Take care of yourself and see you in 15 minutes.
Someone's on the building over there. Is it Lumiere?
It is! He's holding a light.
Oh, my bad. After briefly glancing at the figure who's on the rooftop across the street, Xavier looks away and heads to the hotel. He walks in the opposite direction of the crowd. Within seconds, he identifies several men in business suits.
You! Send a report to the boss. Everyone else, follow me!
Yes, sir.
The man rushes into the elevator and pulls out his phone. He's oblivious to the figure behind him.
Hello? Hello? Why isn't the call connecting?
Well, you're in an elevator, sir, so...
The signal is always bad in elevators.
Right? Literally. The man loses consciousness. Xavier pulls off his tie and uses it to restrain him and then takes the firearm from his waist.
16th floor.
Oh my god, Xavier, like, so serious is, like, kind of hot. Holy shit. After picking up the man and tossing him into the emergency stairwell, Xavier locks the door from the outside. He pretends to stagger as he runs into the corridor.
Lumiere is over there. Most of our men are injured.
What? Lumiere's actually here?
What?
You, hurry up. Help them.
Follow me, everyone. Yes!
Wow. As the swarm of figures vanishes into the elevator, a beam of light flashes from Xavier's fingertip. It files into the gap between the elevator doors. Within seconds, Nocturne members shout. Terrified and panicked, their voices travel downward.
I'll have to compensate the hotel later.
Yeah. He strolls towards the luxury site at the far end. Meanwhile, the few remaining henchmen finally realize what's happening and frantically draw their weapons. Xavier uses a few bullets to make them drop the weapons. The last shot breaks the door lock. Look at him! You see? Oh my god! He hurriedly walks into the suite. In the center of the room sits a man in a wheelchair. They lock eyes.
Long time no see.
I never knew Xavier could be hot for this. I'm not too sure why. Jeremiah, I've taken care of things on my end. Has Xavier said anything? After luring Nox members into a trap prepared by the association and changing clothes, I immediately contact Jeremiah.
There are still 2 minutes left. He should be wrapping things up. Don't worry.
Glass from the upper floor of the building suddenly shatters, and the crowd below is startled. Everyone moves aside to avoid the failing fragments. Jeremiah, what floor got his exterior glass shattered?
Hold on. The 16th 15th floor.
That's where Nox's leader is. Xavier must be there. Xavier might be in trouble. I have to help him.
Don't be rash. Let me check.
She's already running. I press a button on my concealed earpiece to mute him and rush into the hotel lobby. The elevator has malfunctioned, so the stairwells are packed with people. I show my credentials to the staff and finally get inside the emergency elevator. I almost trip as I turn the corner. In the corridor, I notice 2 or 3 unconscious henchmen. The suite's door is open and an unnatural silence hangs in the air. Gunpowder and the smell of blood. This feeling unease grows stronger. I tightly hold my weapon and approach the doorway with bated breath. Oh, guy got destroyed. The entire suite looks like a war zone. A whole wall of glass is broken and half of the curtains flutters in the wind. Covered in blood, a man is slumped into a wheelchair. I cautiously approach to check and see if he's breathing. He's still alive. Oh my god. I hear a familiar voice behind the bathroom door, and my heart leaps into my throat as I rush towards it. Oh, this is when we see... Oh my god.
Who?
Why does he look so fucking... Why does he look so fucking good in this? Oh my god. Oh! It's making me feel things. I don't know what it is. The bathroom is dark. Water flows into the tub as it exposes Xavier's clothes and washes away the blood on the floor. Okay, so he's trying to rinse himself right now.
You're here.
When he recognizes me, the coldness in his gaze melts. He starts to raise his hand towards me before quickly pulling it back.
It's just a scratch. And the blood isn't mine.
Aww, sweetie. Do you really think I believe that? Pushing aside the questions I had, I sighed. Then I unwrapped the message bandage on his hand and carefully rewrapped them. I examined his body and only let out a sigh of relief when I see there are no other serious injuries. Did Noct ambush you? I knew they had a trump card. Don't you see? If you were by yourself, who knows what could have happened?
Yeah.
He rests his head against my shoulder.
I'm lucky you're always by my side.
Why? That's so sweet. I'm saving that. Oh, I love that.
I'm lucky you're always by my side.
I know he's struggling. That's why he's like, he paused a little bit. Oh man, I love it. I'm glad we got to help him. The next day, I learned that all of Noct's members have been arrested from Simone's message. In a hotel suite located at the Grand Center, they discovered a powerful protocol weapon.
We're still analyzing its structure. But it can absorb evil energy, convert it, and then release an attack of equal power.
Wow, what?
In other words, the stronger an evolver's evolve is, the more likely they're at a disadvantage.
Yeah, because it was just backfiring on them. Oh, damn.
Fortunately, it's just a prototype. If Noct continued their research, we'd be in serious trouble.
So this is what injured Xavier. Xavier is using his injured hand to play with his phone on the sofa. I take it away from him. Patients shouldn't be using phones. What were you looking at?
I was appreciating the majestic and graceful Lumiere from last night.
I glanced at the screen. Sure enough, it's filled with posts of Lumiere's appearance along with photos and videos. There's nothing to see.
I missed your spectacular performance, which means I need to do some homework.
He taps the like button on the most popular post, and I decided to look at it with him. I don't think I was cool enough. My aura wasn't quite there yet. My aura wasn't quite there. Okay. It should have had more of, you know, the bang, whoosh, wham, that feeling. Like a comic book, like a superhero comic book hero? Like, what are you trying to do, girl? That's so funny.
You look cool, though.
Thank you. Oh, that's so cute. He takes this opportunity to wrap his arm around me, and we soon adopt a more comfortable sitting position.
Wasn't there a bang when you opened the door last night? You whooshed towards me, and there was a wham when I got out of the water, too. Very cool. I felt reassured.
Thanks. Really? Then next time I'll...
No.
No, he's not willing to let you help a second time. He caresses the bruise that's still visible on his wrist. On my wrist.
Until a bounty higher than 100 million appears, I doubt anyone will bother Lumiere again. I believe you'll only be seeing Xavier for a long, long time.
He's like, I retired my Lumiere persona-ish. Okay, that was pretty cool. I love that we got this. I feel like, I don't know, because like I said, I don't really have that many, like, Xavier cards. Oh, we leveled up. Cool. 126. You are the star that guides me home. Aw, sweet. Yeah, like, since I don't have that many Xavier cards, I feel like this is the first time actually seeing, like, a super serious, like, mission. Outside of, like, the main story stuff. Because most of his cards that I've had are usually kind of just sweet or spicy. So it's like, it kind of just like, there's no like fully seriousness as much compared to like main story and stuff. But this is like a really interesting one to see because it's like showing off like, okay, someone is targeting him and he's decided to, you know, take it on himself to really figure out what's going on and take out people that are there, or at least bring them to the association so they can be arrested. And it was really cool just seeing him be this way, because like I said, seeing this artwork, it's really cool because like I just put it as like the John Wick Xavier, and I think that's really, really cool because that's kind of like what happened. And like I said, for me, it's my first time seeing him like kind of like this, and I'm like, damn, he's hot. This suit, I want him to have this suit in game. This he doesn't have this suit like at all in game. I would love to have him that without the bloody aspects of it. But I want Xavier to have this suit. I understand he wore the other suit, like the Hunter Association kind of suit, but no, I want him to have this specific one. Oh my god, this is so fucking hot. I don't know. Overall, I thought it was really good. And like I said, as his partner, obviously she wanted to be there for him to help him as best he can. And I'm so glad that Jeremiah just backed her up on this. Was like, yeah, you're gonna need this help, so let her do so. You know, you have someone that cares for you enough that she, you know, she's willing to put herself to help you. Like, and it was cool. Like them three, like at least Jeremiah and her helping Xavier with this, because knowing that they were trying really hard to pretty much defeat him, and the fact that they were even making a weapon to pretty much take away his evil, or just the fact that he's not gonna be able to use it. Like, that's kind of just crazy that there are so many they're doing a prototype on it and they were planning to expand that shit, because that's gonna be horrible for all the people who have evil. They could just attack everybody that has evil and it would just backfire on them because of the fact that they have this weapon on them. So I'm really glad that things are now good, things are now settled, and now Xavier can, you know, have his simple life all over again without the many people targeting him. As for now, at least for now, because I'm going to assume more people are going to target him. Just, at least for now, it's okay. Overall, I thought this was a really cool card. Like I said, I had this card for a while, but I never, like, bothered to check it out until now, and I'm really glad I did. It's just a cool, like I said, it's a really cool side seeing Xavier like this, because, like I said, I don't get to see it really often. And I just really, really liked it. I thought it was cool the way he was acting and talking. And like I said, he's usually a lucky lady, but the fact he says, you know, he's lucky he has us. And I'm just like, yes, yes. Oh, you're so sweet. Xavier is so cool and I love him. He's so nice. But yeah, I enjoyed this card. This was a really cool card, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to Xavier's Nocturnal Hunt. Like I said, it was really cool seeing this side of him, seeing how the dream team, the trio, was kind of working together to make this work and help Xavier as best you can, and everything worked out great. I'm so happy about this card. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my reaction and this story. So what do you guys think of Xavier's Nocturnal Hunt? Do you like his story? Did you like seeing this side of Xavier? Because like I said, it's kind of not something you see often, but it was really nice to see in general. And yeah, and that's pretty much this video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.